Welcome back to my review series of the Grand Classist tournament. We finally arrived at the mixes bracket, and for obvious reasons, we didn't have enough entrants. We will only have one pairing here in the mixes bracket and also one pairing in the tin gear bracket. This is how it's called. So we will start with Viraxor versus Mio, and the entries here were sex modded with some samples provided. We will not check every single sample here in the review, but what we will do is we will listen to Bethew's and Eismo's theme another time, and then actually check out the entries. So first up is Viraxor with Bethew's theme. Let's go. Right next we have Mio with Eismo's theme. All right. Now that we have both themes back in our heads, actually, Mio's character theme is so long that I actually forgot the Bethue one again. Let me listen to the Bethue one just a few seconds. All right, thank you. And now we can actually listen to Viraxor and Arctica from space. Let's see if my OpenMPT is. Yeah, that should work. That's a very good focus. Very good. So we're gonna listen to this one. Oh, there's actually some reverb on those two channels. Should I be the one person to criticize this? Because actually using plugins is only allowed in MPT and not in sex modded? Or should I just ignore this? I think I will ignore it for now. And I mean, I already said it, so everyone can decide on their own if they call this illegal or if they want to disable the plugin or whatever. We will just listen to this entry for now in this setup. It's Viraxor and Arctica from space. Let's go. Okay, first of all, I really like this. There are a few things that I don't like, though. Even though that's a little harsh. I think it's just something that I noticed rather than something I hated. First of all, it's a little too loopy for me, especially in the end, but also it's basically every time you can see those big chunks of patterns here which are just the same. So it's like 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. And also over here, there are some repetitions. I wish there were just a little more variation to that part, especially in the style the song is going for. I was expecting a little more variation in those parts. That's the first thing. And the second thing I noticed is how limited the Bethune theme is. I mean, that's obviously nothing that you can change anymore, but in this entry, I think it really shows how much variety the Eismo theme has, with all the different melodies that Viraxor was able to use in this one. And the Bethune theme was basically just this, right? And I'm not sure if this theme is showing up a little later in the song, because I probably have to listen a few more times. There was a lot of stuff going on. But in my first listen, the only notable appearance is here and in the loop when the pattern is reused. I'm not entirely sure if I think the ratio between both themes is a little off here. And not just a little, but I think the Eismo theme is a lot more prominent in the whole entry. And I think I would have appreciated a little more variety on the Bethune theme too. But maybe it's there and I just have to listen a few more times. And if that's the case, then I'm sorry. But those 2 points, even though it sounds like they completely ruined the whole entry, this is not what I wanted to say. I really enjoyed this song. I also really enjoyed like some sound effect stuff, or like some sound design stuff, like this stuff here. It's just very nicely executed, in my opinion. And it really shows that here's someone doing an entry who's very skilled in this format, I think. So yeah, let's move on to Mirageofher, Snowfall Cavern. Snowfall Caverns. That's a lot of channels. I'm not sure if everything is used. You can see up to channel 29. I hope that's enough. So let's go. Here we go. Okay, this one loops. There's also a lot of stuff I could say about this. I think the mixing is a little less good compared to Viraxor. That's especially notable when you listen to them right after each other. And I also think it could have used a little more effect usage. We have some vibrato here, for example, but overall, I think it was lacking some effects here and there. I also think the mixing of the block, the two channels here, could have been a little quieter overall in most parts. That was distracting me a little after a while, especially because it was just looping over and over. Regarding the themes, I really have to listen to Matthew once more, just to... Right, yeah. So I think overall, especially with the limited Matthew theme on this one, Mio managed to incorporate both themes better in the whole arrangement. And I also think some takes on the existing melodies were a little cooler here. Especially, I really like this part here. Especially the end. It's just some happy, nice, bouncy, but also because we have the key change right after this one. I think back to this one. I think the track can't really decide on what mood it wants to transfer, which is funny because I think Viraxor does the same after we have this pattern here, and then it goes back to the kind of spooky vibe. I mean, it's still the same energy transferred here, but it's just shifting back to the initial mood, which is a lot more spookier and mysterious, maybe. And Mio is doing something similar by like changing the key here and making everything that sounded very happy and bright a little more dark, just because of the key change. It's my personal opinion here, at least. So this is another very tough one, actually. I think I'm leaning a little towards Viraxor, but I really have to listen to both entries once more in order to make my final decision. But yeah, especially because I know that Mio is not that skilled in sex modded, not doing it very often. I think they really got something very nicely and what else? Something nice and good done here. And also there's a hidden pattern 13 here in the sequence, which was not included in the actual song, so just listen to this, because why not? Yeah, very good. I really like those ding, ding, ding chords here. Very good. All right. I don't think this is actually part of the entries, so please don't include it in your voting process. Cool. That's about this. mirageofher versus Viraxor, Eismo versus Matthew. And next up, we will have minor scale versus O2FD. Let's go back to this. Okay, this was this battle, and next up we will have the tin can bracket, which is minor scale versus OTFD. Looking forward to this. I hope you do too. See you next time. Bye bye.